Welcome to the Japan Game Junk podcast. I'm so happy and thankful that you're here.
And welcome back to Japan Game Junk. Today I'll talk about a visit I took to a hard-off store in Zama city of Kanagawa. This is a visit that took place on the 8th of June 2025, and this is actually a fairly nice hard-off built fairly recently. Might have talked about it before going there on the day it opened, late last year, but decided to give it a peek-see to see what they had this time. So starting off in the showcase, they had the big Detective Pikachu amiibo, still new in package for 6,000 yen. That's the one that's about 3 times the size of normal amiibo figures. They had a weird, not amiibo, just a standard old Sonic the Hedgehog figure, vintage from the original Mega Drive days. It was 1,600 yen just for the figure in a plastic bag. More of a toy than a game, but it's very interesting. The Sega player piano, the very small fake player piano that was on a Tecmon episode that was very entertaining, was being sold for 20,000 yen. So if you have a dream of having a player piano that's kind of small and plasticky, but yeah, it's a fun novelty. They had the Neo Geo arcade stick. I believe it's a fairly well-received item where you plug the stick in the TV and play various games from Neo Geo, and it's a bit hackable, I believe. It was 20,000 yen, all included. And, yeah. Oh, I'd like to point out right now that at this very moment, this is going to change over. There were very few things in the Zama store, so I am now changing over to a different hard-off store and putting it in this same episode. This is the one that is in Hachioji City, and this is kind of the big echo town. I've talked about it before, but it was recently reopened after having a remodeling, so I thought I'd see how it looks. So from now on, everything I'm mentioning is in the Hachioji, bit of a yawn there, the Hachioji store that was opened, opened a long time ago, but recently reopened, but visited on the same day as the Zama store. So here they had the FM sound unit for the Mark III system for 10,000 yen. Looks like it's a pretty thing to have, but it's a bit on the expensive side at 10,000 yen. They had tons and tons of Pokemon games, so all of them from blue, green, red, yellow, all those Pokemon games. They had some which are still unopened and sealed in package for 68,000 to 88,000 yen, but the rest are about 1/10 of that price or less. They also had the Pikachu Nintendo 64, still sealed in box for 100,000 yen. Teddy Boy Blues for the Mark III My Card, it was 3,000 yen, card only. And Metroid 2 and Dino Breeder 2 on a Game Boy memory cartridge, downloaded on a convenience store thing years ago, was 3,500 yen. Taito Variety Pack, which has many arcade games but shrunk down to the Game Boy, 7,000 yen for the game and manual. For only 1,000 yen, Cubic Ninja. This game used to be so expensive because it was used to hack various Game Boys, and now there are ways to hack it without using this game, but it was a big deal at the time. So I remember seeing it on sale, complete in box for only 1,000 yen at a Geo store a long time ago, and thinking, it's just that price, I might as well get it, but I ended up then not getting it, and then it shot up in price to be like, huge money, because people started to try to get them to do their hacking of DS units for this 3DS game. But yeah, it's apparently not a very good game, but now it's down to 1,000 yen again, because people don't need it for that. This store did have the original Donkey Kong Country soundtrack, here Super Donkey Kong, still sealed, 154,000 yen. So you can get that CD or maybe a used car, one or the other. The Zelda Twilight Princess HD for Wii U was 8,000 yen for the game only, with case, but I was surprised because I got this with the Amiibo, the big, awesome pack or whatever, for less than 3,000 yen years ago, so I guess it's gone up in price. Platoon for the PC. A PC game based on the kind of seminal Vietnam War movie. 2,000 yen, boxed. Ken Bunny Special. Ken Bunny Special. A weird dating game for your PC 98 on diskettes. It's being sold for 2,800 yen complete. The Street Fighter the Movie game for Sega Saturn, 3,000 yen. Virtua Photo Studio to take your naked pictures of, or saucy pictures of girls on Saturn, also 3,000 yen. Res for the PlayStation 2 with the vibrator attachment, all boxed up for 5,000 yen. Kind of pricey, I've seen it cheaper. What's this? Jackie Chan in The Protector for MSX. 5,000 yen. Looks like a weird game there. The original Capcom arcade board for Street Fighter Alpha 2 was being sold for 10,000 yen. And for the same price, you could get a boxed Kinect sensor for your Xbox One and the adapter all together. Also boxed, that lets you use it on a Windows computer or your Xbox One X. Slightly gaming related is something that I bought up this day for 800 yen. It's a little 720p mini projector, tiny little HDMI projector that I'm now using to play games on my ceiling. For 1,000 yen, you get an original PC Engine controller. It's really dirty, but hey, you know it should work. And also very, very dirty was an old CRT monitor with a VHS tape player attached for 3,000 yen. You got a place to put it and you want to clean it. You know, maybe it's nice. A yawn for people who want their CRT stuff cheap and they're local. But yeah, a couple of hard-off visits there, and maybe it's of interest to you. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great, wonderful day, and goodbye.